Hello. Hello, Dr. Moondust. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Welcome to this question and answer session. And I'd like you to introduce yourself, please, and let us know what the purpose of our session is today.
Well, as president of Moondust Cosmetics, I'd like to clarify a few questions that have come up on social media.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about the nature of the questions? Are they in particular with the situation that's happening right now with COVID-19?
Yes, in case of a global pandemic like coronavirus or COVID-19, here are some precautions that you can take. Avoid crowded places. Avoid traveling to affected areas. Try to work home if possible. Take daily vitamin and mineral supplements in addition to a good healthy diet. Drink lots of liquids and rest if you feel unwell, because that may be the best chance you can give your body to beat this virus. And help protect those who are vulnerable, like seniors and small children, by avoiding contact with them. And lastly, don't blame your pets. They're part of the family, and mostly they are not susceptible to the virus.
Indeed, pets are a great comfort to us, especially those of us who are in self-isolation, whether with other family members or not. But I wonder, Dr. Moondust, if you could speak a little bit about what's in particular on people's minds these days, the extras they can do. We know about sleeping enough, we know about movement, and hopefully eating as healthfully as possible. Is there some information that you can share with us about supplements, as there's quite an interest in what extras we can do to help us?
Yes,
Those would
here are
be, I'm sorry, those would be vitamin and mineral supplements that you feel might be helpful.
okay, well, here are a few ABCs of vitamin and mineral supplements, as you might call them. Vitamin A helps in the formation and maintenance of mucous membranes. It helps to keep them moist. And dry mucous membranes, like the nose and throat, are more susceptible to infections. Vitamin B6 helps in the formation of several neurotransmitters, which help keep the brain happy and healthy and aid in sleep, which might be an issue these days. Vitamin D, B12 helps in the formation of red blood cells. And if you have a lack of red blood cells, that can make you more prone to infection. Vitamin C may help to prevent infections caused by bacteria, viruses, and protozoa. Vitamin D may help reduce the risk of respiratory infections, including colds and flu. Vitamin D is involved in lipid metabolism in the mucous membrane, so again, it's involved in helping keep those mucous membranes moist. And there is evidence that vitamin K may be helpful in addition to vitamin D, and they may maximize the benefit of both vitamins if you take them together. Now, zinc is a mineral that may be quite important as well. Evidence suggests that it can inhibit the replication of corona and other RNA viruses. And it also helps the body to detoxify heavy metal environmental contaminants.
Thank you so very much. And I wonder if you can just review for us some general tips on hygiene in particular, because these are things that are certainly within our power, and perhaps we've forgotten some of the basics. So it would be wonderful to hear from you a review of what it is that we can do to help ourselves in terms of personal hygiene.
Well, latest reports suggest that the genetic material can persist up to 17 days on certain surfaces without the use of disinfectant. So here are a few tips on general hygiene. You should bathe daily to remove germs from your body. And there are certain essential oils like vitamin that contain a chemical component called benzoic acid that has antimicrobial and antiviral properties. So a few drops in the bath will not only give it a delightful scent, but may actually help protect you. You should change your clothes daily, wash them regularly, especially whenever you've been outside or had contact with others. You should use disinfectant, or regular house cleaning. And if you're a person who's allergic to harsh chemicals, just remember that citric acid in lemon juice is an excellent disinfectant with antiviral properties, which is something that's foremost in our minds these days. And you should use some kind of germicidal agent when doing laundry. And this is especially important for hotels and hospitals.
Oh, thank you so very much. There were a few tips in there that were new, and certainly for many of us who would prefer to stay either for allergy reasons or being in the natural world, there were some very good tips there. Thank you so much for going about it without additional chemicals. Dr. Moondust, I wonder if you can comment for us in closing. For those of us who are able to get outside to enjoy the sunshine and the fresh air, I wonder if you have any comments about skin protection, sun care protection in particular.
Okay, well, the nice thing about sunscreens or sun protection with zinc oxide in it is that zinc is slowly absorbed from zinc oxide by the skin, and it may be helping to protect us against certain viruses, which is very important at this time because it inhibits their replication. So it's really a good way of helping to protect the body anytime you go outside in the sun, especially if you're a person who's prone to scientific sunburn, you're a skin cancer patient or a post-skin cancer patient.
So thank you very, very much. The main thing from that then is that we should still be using sun protection when we do go out, even now early in the season. Thank you very much for all of the tips you've shared with us today.
You're most welcome.